Hey everybody, Wingapo. Wingapo. Oh, I got a text. It's all good. I feel like news, but I have food and everything. Ooh, it's actually no for the next hour. Oh, you said it was promised. 100% 60%. It says drizzle. So beginning like it, like works. Like everything really has like a very unique purpose. It's gonna be I'm just but not like 5 work like one for oil. I have shampoo, super cheap. The first one was for like at least, and my roommate had recommended it. I was checking it out. It's a really good shampoo. It gets your hair this good. So if you're clean, like it's not. So you were thinking that I switched to purple shampoo I used super cheap. I know people inexpensive ones is better. So don't create thing was and I actually together. So he knew. I like always say is more so if you buy shoes and you shower, then you it's not that. If you use the same amount, it costs the same as 3 times as using 3 shampoos. All yeah, like what I gave online was you chocolate it doesn't. That's so cool. And you only have like $50 in your bank to buy groceries. You only buy vanilla. If you have chocolate and lasts you twice as long as. But yeah, I am totally different look. Sea salt spray. Just expensive. The idea is okay. Is I feel like between and being polished, like castaway, really presentable is like 3. It's like really, it's like a 9 at least. And the hair oil and or be like or kind of like polish my personality versus my hair. Like as I got older, like everything happens for a reason. But I was thinking with like this beachy hair, it could be like a socially presentable like 2. Because like it's easier to go from 4 to 2 than 4 to 10. So it's like that's why it would be such a different product. It would go like the other way and be like, I just came from the beach. The thing is that like the Ocean Breeze shampoo kind of gets you there a little bit. So I would use it with that. I mean, like it. But the thing is that you need to use hairspray. So I only have glass hairspray. So it's like I didn't use it today to make it look like beachy. In the commercial that I showed, or it was like a review, she was like throwing up her hair and like spraying it. So it's just like this wind tossed, like beachy look. I mean, I love the beach. Kind of love the beach. Like I even have like a couple beach posters in my room. So like, and I so rarely get to go to the beach, and so yeah, I'm really thinking about this. Yeah, so right in the chat. I did Hanukkah makeup today. I put like blue on on the higher part of my eye, and then I put gold on, so it'd be like blue and gold. And then the lipstick I didn't know, so I just I used like lip liner, and I used like a baby pink, and then I put like hot pink over it. Oh, I should put in some chapstick. Chapstick. This one's strawberry. This is strawberry. Nobody likes seeing anybody else's chapstick, kind of, especially like this. So yeah. Oh man. My sister told me, back to the hairspray. My sister told me, she was like 10 years ago, she was like, yeah, because she was working for Lush. Honestly, Lush products aren't that expensive. Like, if you have $500 in the bank account, I mean, if you have, like, I also use like an all-purpose soap. I don't always use Lush because it is expensive. Um, and like, I just feel like it's kind of like a nice treat for me. It's kind of like self-care to just use something nice, like having a bath bomb, like a lot of like body products you could say are like self-care. But I don't do it every day. That way it feels more like self-care. I know this is weird. play the Longing. But yeah, it's like a 12-in-1 soap. I forget what it's called. Here, I'll check. I'll bring it out. This is it. Can you guys see that? Ooh, it's heavy. This is it. It was in my work bathroom at Purple. It was a different one. I think it was just hemp. I got hemp and almond because my favorite Japanese restaurant as a kid. I mean, I have honestly in Bergen County, I have like multiple favorite Japanese restaurants. I really like them all. So that was a miss say. But Tawara, they always have like almond soap in the bathroom. So I was looking for almond soap online, and some of them were like really expensive. This was like a reasonable way to go to get this whole bottle, and it lasted me like a year as my bathroom soap. And I just read the other day because I hadn't really read most of this because like honestly that's a lot of text. I was like, I know what to do with it. It's soap. You can put it in like a foaming thing and do like 3-to-1 with water and soap. So that's a way to save a couple pennies, you know. So it's a 18-in-1. So I use this on my face. I definitely use it in the morning. I feel like if you use a different soap in the morning and a different soap in the evening, eventually the one you use in the morning will start to wake you up, and eventually the one you use in the evening will start to like work towards sleep. So so I don't like using the same one for both because then I don't know if I'm waking up or going to sleep. So sometimes I use it for sleep anyway because I'm getting a little better at that. But I would use like Lush before I go to sleep, kind of, and then I use this in the morning. I feel like the Lush ones do a lot to your like expression, so it's good to just like sleep with it on. But if you go out for the day, then like it's like a little weird. So it says 18-in-1. Where did it say what the 18 are? There's so many numbers on here. Shave, shampoo, shower, bath, mop, launder, degrease. Detergent. Dishes. Washing fruits and veggies. Cleaner. Spray plants for bugs. And shaving. I already said that one. So, it smells good. I won't get it on. Oh, it has the top on. It still smells a little bit. The other one's almost done, so. Ta-da! And I have a little pump that I bought that I just like. I refill it with this. I don't like take this out. So that was a good solution. Did anybody read my article this morning that didn't get published about it was like anti-keto food solutions? I like how it said solutions. Let's capture this. So it has all kinds of scents. Let's go to a random spot. Oh, let's turn off this water too. So yeah, I mean, the difference between glossy and like sea spray is like a kind of different thing. Oh my god, if you know me, you know I'm like this all the time. Like every time, it's like maybe it runs in the family. My family is like a very like Consumer Reports family. I don't know if you know that magazine. Um, it's like before you buy a TV, it will like list them and be like, this is how big it is, this is how much it costs, this is like the satisfaction rate with like people who bought it. Um, this is how much electricity it uses, you know, and it just rates them 1 to 10 or like whatever. So before, literally, because I recently did kind of like a whole hair thing. Like I'm on like this whole hair expedition to be like socially presentable. Um, so like, well, okay, the hair dryer I bought was Amazon Choice. I usually trust the Amazon Choice. The only time that's really failed me was for sheets, because I get my sheets from Bed Bath & Beyond. I feel like Amazon sheets, it just makes you feel like you're on the internet. Like I mean, every company has its own scams and stuff. But I usually like the Amazon Choice a lot. And it's usually pretty fairly priced. Yeah, it was probably like the 10th percentile of price. Like I could have saved like a couple bucks. But I found like being semi-poor, like semi-very poor, like usually the cheapest product like falls apart or breaks. The second cheapest product is like the good one. Like for instance, if you buy, I would just say like if you buy the cheapest paper towels, like they're gonna make your hands dry, like they're gonna fall apart when you get spills. You know, like it's not gonna work that good. The second cheapest paper towel is probably the best one. After that, it gets like really bougie, and then you just feel like really bad using it or like really spoiled. Second cheapest product, the way to go. Or like detergent, if you use like the cheapest detergent, like it's not gonna get your clothes clean. If you use the second cheapest detergent, it probably gets your clothes the cleanest. And after that, it's just like a bougie scent that like you can't smell after a while. And it's probably not the best product. Like I feel like a lot of things do favor poor people, but like once you go like extremely, like once you get like cheap, like because of capitalism, they don't want that. I mean, like that's not paranoid. I mean, my friend literally told me, he was like, the government really favors poor people. Like, if you buy designer clothes, it can be like bad for your body, or like bad for your shoulder with the purse and stuff. Or you should get stuff from like Kmart. Because I've always talked about Hanes, like how much I like Hanes. Like it's just comfortable. It's everything you need. It's good quality. Because I feel like there used to be an era where like you got what you paid for. So the more you spent, like the better quality it was. And I kind of feel like that's not really the case anymore. Ta-da! Back the other way. I wonder if that's the case for like beauty products. I mean, I don't own any expensive beauty products. Apparently, Lush is in like the second percentile for how much you can spend on like skincare. Like it's really like I describe it as like what you would spend in college, you know, for like the normal suburban person whose parents are like paying for it and they give them money and like like you're not like Clearasil, like that's what you use in high school kind of. Like your mom gets it for you at the supermarket, and then in college you like go to the Lush store in New York City, or like you go to the mall, or like you order it online, and then